Hey everyone, today we're going to be covering how to write systems of equations. So what are systems of equations? Well, systems of equations are nothing but two or more equations that have one, two, or infinitely many common points, but they can also have zero common points. So let's dive in with some word problems that we can convert to two equations. So our first problem, Leo has X nickels and Y quarters in his pockets. Okay, so X nickels, Y quarters. That equal to $3.50. He has 17 coins in all. Write a system of equations. Okay, first of all, let's start with this part of the sentence. He has 17 coins in all. That means that the number of nickels, X, plus the number of quarters, Y, should equal to 17. So our first equation will be X plus Y equals 17. Next, we know that nickels are worth 5 cents, so this is written as 0.05x plus quarters are 0.25, so 0.25y, and the combined value is 3.5. So this is going to be our system of equations. But when we actually solve, we're going to make this whole number. So we're going to turn the 0.05 into 5, so times 100. Then we're going to make this 25, so 25y. Then we're going to make this multiplied by 102, so 350. But that's when we solve. Okay, here's our next problem. Sarah goes to a piano class and violin class. The piano class costs 2/3 of the violin class. That's important. And their combined cost is 105. That is also important. So let's start with the combined cost like we did for the last problem. So let's say piano class is P and violin class is V. So P plus V is going to be 105 because those two classes costs added is going to be 105. We don't need the dollar sign. Then the piano class costs 2/3 of the violin class. We can think about that as piano class is 2/3 of the violin class. And whenever I say is, I mean equal. So piano class equals 2/3 of violin class. So P equals 2/3 V. And this is just going to be our system of equations. Here's our final problem. Mark and Pat are in a pie eating contest. Mark eats 79 more pies than Pat. Well, that's a lot of pies. But they both combined eat 192 pies. So let's start with the combined part like we always do. So Mark is M and Pat is P. So M plus P equals 192 because them two combined equals 192 pies. And if Mark eats 79 more pies than Pat, okay, so Pat plus 79 equals Mark because we're just adding 79 pies to the amount Pat eats to get the amount that Mark eats. And here we already have our systems of equations. I hope this video helped you guys learn how to write systems equations, and you will further learn in depth in this topic and how to actually evaluate systems of equations using the top 4 methods.